Hello, everybody! Welcome back to some more Runes! Now, we are not going to try to beat this boss, today. I feel like that's not within the realm of plausibility right now. However, we do have a goal set up for when I'm potentially, hopefully, going to be confident enough to actually be able to beat it. We have a bit of a ways to go. Unlike Rune Factory 4, by this point of the game, we haven't already found... We haven't already found a place to get, healing potions, max HP potions en masse. I do think that it's kind of funny that Rune Factory 4, by, like, early mid-game, whatever, we farm healing potions to try to boost our health up. And then late game and post-game, I guess that would be late game, yeah. Late game and post-game, it's all about, like, getting up our levels, because leveling up gives more health than the healing potion does. Or a heart drink, I should call it. That's what it is. But then, after we reach level 50,000, only way to keep increasing our health is either farming or heart drinks. So we have to go and farm heart drinks again, but in a much more effective way than we did in the mid-game. I'm hoping to find something similar with this game. That I'll be able to either find the right props that I could buy, or something or other, to first of all, get copious amounts of funds. Because, yeah, that would be cool. And to, second, get some copious amounts of level ups and stat boosts and whatnot. If I could just start making levelizers with stuff I could buy in the shops, hey, that would be cool. Gosh, yeah, Rune Factory 5 having a store that can sell you stuff even if you've never owned it or never shipped it out before is so wild. So what's new, y'all? Well, I potentially might, nothing settled yet, actually have Halloween plans for once. I went to a haunted house last night with some other nice folks. Yeah, we all meet up in a parking lot, about a block or so away. Walk on over, whatever. Get there, pay up, and get told it'll be like an hour wait. Come back in like an hour, then we can go through it. It's like, okay, sure. A lot of people there. Like, a lot of people. Alright, fine.
No.
The rest of the group decides, hey, let's go to this nearby bar. And it's like, it's a bar that I'd heard about, but I never actually been to. But it's like, whatever, if they want to hang out at the bar, we can hang out at a bar. I've hung out at bars before. That sounds like so normal of a thing for someone, you know, or a grown adult to say. Until you start to know me, and then you realize, hey, wait, that doesn't sound about right.
No.
And then you start to know why I've potentially spent time in bars, and it all makes sense again. I've been to bars that have had karaoke nights. I like to do karaoke sometimes. It can be fun. Speaking of karaoke night, hey, the bar was doing karaoke night last night. So I thought that this was going to be just a fine opportunity to just sit, talk with people, you know, get to know these people, try to form, you know, try to form better connections and with the people. That did not happen because it was loud, because the karaoke that was going on that whole hour. We could barely even hear each other talk. But whatever. Hour passed. We went to the haunted house place. It was okay. Like, I could definitely see a couple of ways that, like, small improvements to make it a lot better, and small changes to make it a lot better, and potentially big changes to make it a little bit better. But it was nice. Oh, it's like taking everything into consideration, the $10 per person ticket price, the fact that they have to make it suitable for, like, everyone. There were children going through, there were elderly people going through. And all that, like, taking everything into consideration, it was fine. So just believe me when I tell you that I do not actually get scared from it. There are a few, like, you know, jumping out moments and stuff. I go to check something out, or I try to go and walk around someone, and then someone jumps out right next to me. I was, like, I spent more time just kind of laughing than I did in any sort of fear state. It's like, oh, hey, person was in the closet, that we couldn't see them because there were, like, coats and stuff in there.
No.
That's nice. That's a good idea. Spent too much time appreciating the good choices that were made to actually be scared by any of it. But one point I saw, like, the group behind us, and oh my gosh, they were terrified. So you don't want to make it too scary, because then it would be, you know, too scary for some people. You don't want to give someone, like, a heart attack. Anything. So it's like, okay, fine, fair, reasonable. And you don't want to have to, like, put too much work into it, because, hey, we have... Like, I don't know how much the people are being paid to take part in this. As far as I'm aware, as far as I know, everyone else is just volunteers. And it's like, you don't want to make them work too much. Probably been working for hours. They might have been paid. I don't know. I didn't look into all that. But you could tell that their acting was getting drained, probably from, like, working such a long shift. Come out to try to be all scared, like, or something. It's like, come on, express yourself, emote more. Well, I think I know the new food for tonight. Oh yeah, I think I know the new crop to be planted. Why have I not upgraded this yet? So yeah, we might or might not be setting something up for Halloween, so that could be cool, that could be fun. Do something nice, fun, creepy. Might also set up a local D&D thing. Doing what, every week or every other week? Could be nice. Even if I have to wind up being the DM again. I mean, I am a player in 2 separate D&D games. And, you know, I'm player enough. And then, of course, let's see. There's new magic news. New stuff going on in the world of Magic the Gathering. I think, yeah. What? Maybe last episode? No, I think episode before I talked about, like, the Marvel X-Men cards, whatever. Those are nice. Those are neat and all. However, so Magic the Gathering has different formats, different ways to play the game, etc. One of the more popular ones is the standard format. Generally speaking, only cards have been released in standard legal sets, which is most sets that get released, within the past 2 to 3 years, or X number of sets. Yeah, it's like last like 2 to 3 years, whatever. Those are the cards that are allowed to be played in standard. Generally speaking. You know, just to generalize a bit. No! And so, Wizards of the Coast has come up with a new thing for standard. The Foundations set. The standard legal set that will remain standard legal for, I believe, people have been saying 5 years. This set will be standard legal for the next 5 years. Essentially, one would think, oh hey, these are just a bunch of reprints of cards that they don't necessarily want to have to put in, like, every set or every other set. So it'll just be a reprint set, right? No. Incorrect. There are more things than just reprints here. There are some new cards. And, of course, you know, standard power level. Nothing particularly great, except that there's a potentially strictly better version of Platinum Angel that's been made after the card's been out for, I don't know, 15 years or something? They made a strictly better Platinum. I say strictly better. Basically strictly better. Original Platinum Angel is 7 mana. This card is 7 mana. Original Platinum Angel is an artifact creature dash angel. This one is just a creature dash angel, which means that it can't be blown up by stuff that only blows up artifacts. Platinum Angel is a 4/4, this is a 6/6. Platinum Angel has flying, this has flying. Platinum Angel says you can't lose the game, your opponents can't win the game, this has that same ability. Also, the new card has flash. The only thing that makes it potentially not strictly better, that is actually an advantage in some cases, is that it costs 3 white pips. 4 generic and 3 white, as opposed to 7 generic mana. Which means I can't run this new Platinum Angel in my artifact stack, in my colorless stack, because it is not colorless. It is a white card. Yeah, that's... It having white pips is actually better in some cases for, like, devotion and stuff.
Hiya. Welcome.
should have Rune, right? Is it in the fridge? Summer crop, spring crop. Takes 22 days to grow. Wow. I probably can't make it with what I have, but how do I make it? Strong vine, fish fossil, earth crystal. No. How about I just try to find some to buy instead? I mean, it did rain somewhat.
Yay. Hello. 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 It's true.
Well, it's a shame this game doesn't give us the opportunity to talk to our flowers. Wait, is this ready for harvest? No. Oh my gosh, the Emery flower is ready for harvest. Okay. Let's try to ship out this Emery flower. 89,000. Yeah, it's a holiday.
Welcome.
She's still working. Discount day, nice. I think you know what we're doing here. If we can wind up buying Emery flowers.
Good choice.
Actually, we should try to see what we can use Emery flowers for. Yeah, Emery flower delivery. At Moon Factory 3, you can make gold juice with pumpkin, potato, turnip, and cabbage. Or you can make just a love potion with just an Emery flower. Moon Factory 3, a love potion sells for actually not very much. Not the 89,000 that you had hoped for. Gold juice. So what's that? 41,000? To be honest, not very pleasant to drink. Even doubling that doesn't make Emery flower shenanigans a good idea.
Good choice.
Ooh, right.
You don't have room. Thank you kindly. Come again. Come again.
New magic stuff. Wait, magic stuff. Radio. Trying to remember what I was thinking of right there. This new Frontier set coming out. I really should plant these, so I can be ready for that. Is it simple? Yeah, it's simple. Let's just beat the game real quick. Let me just make a ton of bread. Just for purposes of money. There is... Okay, so there are what, 7, 8 different types of cards. Instant and sorcery. And then for permanents, we have land, creature, artifact, enchantment, planeswalker, battle, and kindred, which used to be called tribal. Almost all of these types have been mixed in with another type at some point. All kindred cards are also either enchantments or artifacts, or instants or sorceries. Battle is relatively new. Battles only came out in one set, so they haven't yet been mixed with any other type. So, but we've had planeswalkers for a long time, and we've never had, like, a creature planeswalker. The closest we got was Grist, who counted as a creature and also a planeswalker when not in play, but as written on the card was just a planeswalker. Slightly different case there. Yeah, Karn is somehow not an artifact, which has been troubling at some points, and a relief exactly once when someone tried to use artifact removal on it, and I got to tell them no. However, this new Frontier set has spoiled a legendary artifact planeswalker equipment. We don't have any of like the text on it. Like we don't know what it's going to do, but it is the Aether Spark, the thing that turns stuff into planeswalkers, thing that turns people into planeswalkers in the lore, is going to have its own card, and it's going to be an equipment planeswalker. We don't even know what its mana value is going to be yet. Because the spoiler card that we got doesn't have a printed mana value. It could have. It could have no mana value. Or like no mana cost, mana value of 0. I'm actually... When mana... Ah. When Wizards of the Coast first started promoting mana value as a thing to say instead of converted mana cost, I was like against it because like, oh, come on, the CMC. And now I just find myself saying it like anyway. So this card might have a mana cost of 0, or no mana cost with a converted mana cost of 0. And you might have to get it out some other way. Or it could just actually have a cost. Knowing how Wizards of the Coast has been tending to do with things lately, it's probably going to be a 5-color card. And that'd be really disappointing. I would hope that it would be colorless, because anyone could be... Because, hey, there are planeswalkers that stretch over all of the colors. Like, it would be nice to be able to put that in, like, any commander deck. Imagine being able to just turn any commander into a planeswalker. But who knows? So with the potential of running a new D&D campaign again, I do have some potential excuses to pick up more magic cards. Oh god, imagine just getting another booster box of mystery boosters too, and like every individual pack is like one storyline. Because like that is a like a thing that I've done with for D&D before. Get a booster pack, open it open it up, and the cards in the pack like tell a little story. Use that little story for a part of like a D&D campaign. I've done it before. It was fun. Never actually wound up playing any of those games because it's hard to play D&D when like nobody shows up. But considering that Mystery Boosters 2 has cards that aim basically all the way back to the beginning days of Magic, instead of everything being kind of self-contained within its own world, like with most booster packs, with most booster sets, whatever, these could lead to anything. Yeah, just buy an entire box. Gosh, that's a lot of money to throw down the drain. And then yeah. Or, I could just not do that. I could find some simulator thing online to simulate opening up the packs and just use that instead. It would basically be all the same anyway. That would be a much smarter move to do, too. Oh well. Yeah. What else is there to talk about? The Minecraft has been going well. We're almost at Terra Steel. Just waiting on Azura to make a few more potions. Gosh, yeah, we need so much arbitrary stuff. Once we have these potions, we can make the thing that we can use to make the thing to make the thing to make the Terra Steel. And with the Terra Steel, we can, I believe, we can make something or other to potentially allow us to make, yeah, we can then make the new seeds for the, yeah, make the tier 2 mystical agriculture seeds. Oh, a mystical agriculture mod. A mod that I've always found to be really, really overpowered in various mod packs that I've played over the years. As soon as you can get 4 redstone, you can make infinite redstone. Get 4 lapis, make infinite lapis. Use mystical agriculture, and you don't have to worry about those crafting recipes again. You just have to get to the resource, and then you can make as much of it as you want. Get 4 diamonds, make an army of them. Get 4 nether stars, make infinite nether stars. That's all you ever need. One mod pack we had played in also had a oh, you can just hit crouch and it sends out like a pulse basically that grows all plants nearby. So we just set up a nice little auto clicker, just run that overnight with stuff that like auto harvests all the crops. And even though the nether ones are supposed to require special materials so they can grow in the first place, yeah, they just grow anyway. So with all of this, yeah, but this mod pack, Mystical Agriculture, oh my gosh, you have to do a lot of stuff just to get them in the first place, because you can't just make the seeds. You have to make a special crafting table to make the seeds. And of course, the config has it set where harvesting the crops won't get you any extra seeds. So, hey, if you want to get like a lot of dirt seeds, you have to make a lot of dirt seeds. I could have changed it in the configs, but I mean, I have changed stuff in the configs already, but that one specifically feels a bit too cheaty. Like, if I want to, I could also change it in the config, so killing the Ender Dragon gives us, like, 4 of the top tier essence, then we don't really need to do any of this stuff to get... Because instead of just upgrading the crystal to upgrade the essence, you have to get, like, different crafting terminals to upgrade the thing to start. Each tier is, like, locked behind progression, but I could just start at the top, go down for free, and then have any of the seeds available. In essence. With essence, yes. But hey, it feels more rewarding to, work for the different steps and stages and all that. Oh, my health ran out. Did y'all notice that? Oh. Is that an Azura I hear? Oh, wait. Is there a slime in my video? Oh. Well, do. Yes, 'tis the season to be spooky and all that, and to have an excuse to walk around the street wearing Halloween costume. Because of course I went to the haunted house in a costume, and I was definitely not the only one there in costume. Just the only one of my group that was in a costume. Hi. Hi. Do, do, do. OBS just does not like recording off of Discord, and I really don't know why. It is so weird sometimes. Well, then,
Melvin?
so, sir, how's the potions going?
I'm not working on potions.
What? But we need potions. Or did you already
I'm
make the
working-
potions?
No, Claire, I'm working on hard drive stuff, remember?
But you said that you'd make the potions.
What potions?
We need potions of absorption 4.
How many?
4.
Oh.
Wait,
You're getting 12.
4? Wait, 12, yes.
Good, because that's how many you're getting.
Wait, 12 or 9? Probably 12. I don't know. Maybe. We need some amount of them.
Okay, then. How many potency cores do you have?
How many of who what?
Potency cores.
I don't have any, but I need to make 3.
Okay.
Yeah, so much of this mod pack is just
So
making
9.
the same things
It's 9.
over and over and over again. We need to set up more automation. I spent like a day making the dark steel automation, and that has helped us so much. Maybe I should spend some time and make, I don't know, Ozka automation.
I'll just say this. I mean, maybe. However, I would say the main thing that we would need to make that work is we would need to start making a lot more solar panels.
Oh, I thought you were going to say we need a lot more glowstone first.
Well, that too.
The issue is, the only way to get glowstone from an excavator is in the nether, and it's hard to get good solid power in the nether because we can't use solar panels there.
Okay, hang on. Let me check something here.
I spent all that time destroying the nether roof. Wow, I actually ran out. A toast! Brr. And then, of course, I have D&D tomorrow, got my bike back, so probably after D&D, bike on down to my local game store, play some Magic, maybe do some Party Box for the first time in a fair while. Yeah. No, Wizards of the Coast has said that Mystery Booster 2 would be basically just only for conventions. But it would be nice to get like a store version of it too, so I could just buy a booster box for much less than $400. This. I've been playing so much less like casual Commander lately, and I have like just a few decks that I really play that I cycle between. Like I have a lot of casual commander decks, but only have a few that I really like to play. But with these new Marvel and X-Men cards coming out, and apparently there's going to be even more next year. I don't know, though. Out of all Marvel and X-Men characters, I think like Wolverine is like I like Wolverine. Wolverine's cool. Okay. Although, sir, I think I already told you about this one. I haven't told the audience yet. And I still don't know if this was supposed to be some joke or what. It feels like it's supposed to be a joke. Uh, but a secret layer has been advertised that's going to be coming out sometime next year. Magic the Gathering and SpongeBob. We're going to get SpongeBob cards. Everyone's basically face palming at at the idea of SpongeBob magic cards. People liked the pony cards. Why can't we just have a full-on Equestria set? Although My Little Pony does have its own card game, but screw it, have an entire like set, a standard legal set in Equestria. The Planeswalker. I mean, we had Bloomborough, where like the Planeswalkers who go there like turn into like animals. Have like Equestria, where the Planeswalkers who go there get turned into ponies. Have Chandra the pony. Vraska the pony. She turns into like a changeling. Oh gosh. Chrysalis is actually just a Vraska. A two-sided card. One side is Bonbon, the other is Secret Agent Sweetie Drops. Break the silence already and just have a Derpy Hooves card. I remember a few years ago when Janitor... what's the name of that program? Whatever. AI chat, whatever, was getting popularized. And I was having fun messing around with it, and I was like, oh, what would like a Derpy Hooves card look like? I don't remember all of the suggestions it gave, but one of them was interesting. When Derpy enters, search your deck for the Muffin card to it's either put that into your hand or put that into play. Yeah, I think it was like put the Muffin card like into play, but then like Derpy can like do stuff with the Muffin. So you can like sacrifice it to do a thing, or you can shuffle it back into your deck, or turn it to your hand. And then of course you have to find your own ways to get the Muffin back in to keep using Derpy. So okay, I tap the Derpy, return Muffin to my hand, do this thing, and then I can replay the Muffin. I mean, there's enough stuff that makes food these days. I could potentially just have like a Derpy Hooves themed deck where I just reflavor everything from making food tokens to just making muffin tokens. It's like, oh yes, but this is just the whole bakery. We're making muffins. What? Who knows what the SpongeBob cards are going to be? Who knows what the other Marvel or X-Men cards are going to be? Jean Grey, was she the one that like took people's powers?
No, you're thinking Rogue.
Ah. No, I remember like one of them was like maybe that was Rogue. That was things were like really bad and dramatic around her because everyone she got close to would like die.
Yeah, that's Rogue.
Oh, that was Rogue. Okay.
Yeah, basically whenever she makes physical contact, like skin to skin contact with someone, uh, well, first of all, if they're a mutant, she basically sort of absorbs their power and is able to use it. But also, she basically kind of drains their life. So anyone who doesn't have a healing factor, uh, she basically could kill if she like touches them for too long. And yes, on multiple occasions, they've made the joke that yes, it does make her love life a little bit difficult.
I still just remember the one comic panel that I saw that was like the X-Men sitting around playing some D&D like game, and Wolverine was just like, "What do you mean I can't take his powers? I'm playing a rogue, ain't I?"
God. I'm sorry, that's. No.
I think the funniest thing is Rogue was another one of the people at that table.
Of course she was. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
That's a spirit.
You don't even know what song I sang.
Oh, I thought you were just continuing on with the tune that I was going for.
I went with something that sounded similar to whatever you were doing.
Oh, good, because I have no idea what I was doing. It's familiar. I feel like I've heard it before. That sounds familiar, but I can't quite place it. Was it some old cartoon?
Not quite. It was a show that definitely did have animation at times.
But it was some old show.
Yes.
What was
The
it?
show was British, if that helps.
Doctor Who?
No.
Oh, I don't know any other old British shows.
Monty Python.
Never seen it.
I mean, you recognize the music, so.
I mean, it's probably been parodied. I'm sure it's been parodied.
How do you parody something that's basically already a parody of life?
It's probably parodied in Looney Tunes.
I doubt it, to be honest.
Oh gosh, Looney Tunes parodying a movie is why people these days think that rabbits like carrots. You know about that, right?
Was it a movie that they were parodying? I thought it was just like they were just Bugs Bunny was just parodying like a specific medium.
Oh, I thought he was parodying like a scene from a movie. It's a thing that I'd read.
You might be right on that. Either way, it's definitely he's parodying
Yeah.
a very specific person, a very specific circumstance. And they used a carrot instead of a cigar because smoking is bad for. Wait, no, that was the era
Oh,
of television where they literally advertised cigarettes on the Flintstones.
no, I thought that, like, the thing they were parodying in, like, the original, the guy also had a carrot.
The original, the guy had a cigar. Unless,
Oh,
of course, that itself was a parody, and Bugs Bunny was parodying a parody.
yeah, from what I read, it was, like, a scene in a movie of, like, the guy just kind of standing there, munching on a carrot, and then he said, "Yeah, what's up, Doc?" And then they had Bugs Bunny copy that, just to, like, ha ha ha, see, we're with the times.
Hey, Claire, I'm giving you the potions. There you go.
Oh, cool. Yum, 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 yum. Mmm, absorption.
Don't drink them all at once.
Chug,
Anyways,
chug,
I
chug,
may
chug.
have found a possible answer.
To the
I'm
question?
not sure yet.
An answer for what?
The issue.
Well, I'm bound to end this episode off soon-ish, potentially, theoretically.
Uh-huh.
I only have a few dozen more breads left to go. Da, 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 da.
That was an interesting sound.
Hey, you know what crossover could be really interesting for Magic the Gathering?
What?
Like, totally, because Magic the Gathering is all about going, like, from world to world. I know exactly the world that they could try to go to and make Magic the Gathering cards based off of.
What?
Remnant!